What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Today I'm going to do an overview of Future Box. I do think the deck is back and holds a place in the meta today. As you'll see, here's the deck list up. We've got a bundle for Gust. We've got 4 Iron Hands. This is your main attacker, as Ampy very much does 120 damage. You take an extra prize card if you knock out your opponent, but damage is amplified due to Iron Crown EX by 20 more for each one you have on your bench, and then you can even add the booster capsule for more damage if needed. You do play Mew for a retreat and to keep you from getting Iono locked, just to draw up to 3. You play Fez to draw after they knock you out. The main engine is getting Miraidon out, swinging, and charging up your Iron Hands. You have electric generators to also help just in case. We do play Lively Stadium just to give some more HP against Dragapult. And then other than that, your 4 Arvins to get your generators and your capsules and your baton. Baton moves your energy if your Iron Hands is knocked out. Play 3 boss, 4 judge for disruption, and then we play 3 professor's research just to draw a little more. So let's get into it and see if the deck is as good as I think it is. We are playing on TCG Live, so there may be some bugs, but we'll work through them. Heads, I always choose heads to go first, to see. Yeah, so we hit heads there. I do think this deck wants to go second. Blind second is what I choose, just because then you can swing your first turn with Miraidon if you open it. So unfortunately we didn't open it. We do play a Prime Catcher, so Arven can help us out here. We'll Arven for Prime Catcher probably if we top deck a Miraidon. So let me know, guys, do you guys think that Future Hands is going to be good in the meta? I mean, I know it's not like your top decks like Dragapult or anything like that. So maybe playing against Terabox or Dragapult. We do see them start a Blood Moon and a Mew with the Psychic Energy, so it could be either one still. Okay, we hit an Iron Hands. I think we Arven. We get this and this. Yeah. So in this case, so this will also give us free retreat. So we can do this. We can ditch an energy, grab a Miraidon and a crown. And since this has a lot of retreat, we're not worried about them immediately having an answer. So we'll retreat this into this. We'll attach for turn. And then see if we hit anything on generator. So you want to prioritize putting it on the one with the baton, just in case if they do chase one of these, the energy here, if it's knocked out, can go onto this one. We'll just swing for 60 and ramp some energy in play. So put it all there, and then next turn, depending, we might be able to, if we top deck another tool, we might be able to retreat this. If not, we're fully okay with just swinging again and start loading this one up. Yeah, I have no idea what we're playing against, actually. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't really help either. I'm assuming it's a Terabox of some sort. So I think here we just boss this, just to stop the Hoots from coming in play. I mean the Noctowls. Let's see what they grab here, though. But yeah, like I was saying, I think that Future Hands has a good spot in the meta right now, just because you're going against a lot of setup decks, so you can swing and set up and really use and abuse the Iron Hands to keep attacking. I think we're getting Budew locked here. I think they're going to retreat this into Budew. Items aren't really a huge thing for us at the moment. Unless they like boss stall this, that would be kind of annoying, but if they just swing into this, I still think they have no Terra on board. I still think chasing this is more important than attacking the Budew. So let's see what we top deck, because if we can retreat hands. Okay, we can't retreat hands. What What am I doing? I'm doing 60. Okay, so it's not enough to knock out, so we do just swing on the Budew maybe. We could do this, the Thin. So why I chose the Psychic there is because my generator won't get that, but it'll get the electric, obviously, so we're thinning one of those out and leaving the electric since this is already set up. And I do think that if next turn, if we can get another damage amplifier, we just boss KO this, or if we can retreat, then we retreat and swing with this. So still no threat of a Noctowl yet because they have no Terra type in play, so we're not too worried about chasing that Hoo at the moment. It would be cool to get enough to chase the Fez though, or even the Mew. So we do get Unfair Stamped. Not a huge deal. We didn't have a ton in hand. I mean, losing the boss is kind of annoying, but at least we can bump this stadium. When we bump the stadium, it will give them more HP, but if they bump it, then it reduces, so hopefully maybe they misplay around that. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, down a Turo, that's not bad. Down a Crispin. Yeah, I think they're just prioritizing swinging with the Mew. So maybe we don't promote this, so we don't take damage on it. I think we just attach for turn, swing for 60, and then just put one Psychic in play. Probably on this. Just for late game cleanup, maybe. Now I imagine they'll retreat out of this and maybe swing with Mew. But with us having a 2-card hand, we were really kind of limited on what we could do there. Okay, so they just passed, so their hand must not be great either. Let me see, we Arven here. We hands that. Yeah, so I'm gonna Prime Catcher. I'm gonna Prime Catcher the Hoot here. And then I'm just gonna amp for 2 prizes. So the only thing we have to watch is this Blood Moon becoming live. That might be a little annoying for us. So we do have to watch that. So if they don't retreat here, we'll bump their stadium next turn to reduce the bench. But I think they're gonna retreat here, probably swing with Mew, because I don't see them having anything else just yet. They do have opportunity to Fez, so I guess they could Fez into Crispin. Let's see, 20 times, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So they're doing 180, 200. So they could take a knockout here. I guess that is kind of a risk we run. So if they do fill their bench though, I will bump their stadium. Well, never mind, I got Iono'd. Okay, I still can bump their stadium and judge. Because if this gets knocked out, then I'm gonna put the energy here and probably here. Yes, we're going to bump their stadium and judge them most likely next turn. So this does 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This does 200. So this OHKOs them back. So we'll do that. Then we'll promote this. Okay, so now I have to choose if I want to bump the stadium or not. I think we're okay with leaving it in play. Actually, yeah, because I don't want to give them more HP on their Clefairies. So we just do one of these and one of these. And then we generator. Didn't hit anything off generator. So now I'm going to judge them. Just so we both get 4 cards. I will put that in play. Okay. Man, I was 10 damage short. Okay, do I have... No. 10 damage short from another amp for 3 for game. But I think we're still in a good position here, because then we just push this, boss up one of these, knock it out. That was a misplay by me. I should have got another crown and saw that math. So that was a misplay. Jewel Seeker, I imagine, for like an Iono maybe, or a Crispin. Maybe they're going after a Crispin play to knock this out. If we don't get hand disrupted here, we win. Okay, energy. Oh yeah, so they'll switch and then Earthen Vessel to attach. Looks like they're just going. What is this? Okay, well that doesn't matter because we're gonna boss around that hopefully. So they'll attach, they'll probably draw one more. We just have to worry about hand disruption. Because an Iono to 1 here would be pretty brutal. Yeah, an Iono to 1. Always punished. Oh, we still can win, so we just push this and then do the 50 damage here. So they would have to bump their stadium. So I guess me playing around that earlier with this energy was good. I don't think they saw this line either. But without bench barrier and format, we just do this. 50 here, and we'll just do 50 there. And that's game. All right, guys, we're on to match number 2 here. Let's see what we can do with future hands. See what we're up against. Hopefully, it's like a meta relevant deck. That way we can show off how competitive this deck can be. Okay, so they win. They get to choose if they're going first or second. So I am going first. I prefer to go second, but we can make going first work if needed. Okay. They do have a mulligan. It looks like we're playing against Enzorart. This isn't the easiest matchup. We just have to really focus on trying to get our hands set up. I am surprised that they chose to go second. Maybe it's because they want to item lock. Not an optimal start because they're going to item lock us, so I don't know if we have to top deck an energy really to get going. If we top deck an energy, we can boss KO something. 40, 50, 60. Or maybe we just swing in the Badoo. Yeah, I think we're probably just going to have to swing in the Badoo. It looks like they're going to get set up. This might be a nest ball angle to get the Darumaka, to get Darmanitan line going. And I imagine with TM Evo, if they TM Evo, then we can kind of get going this next turn. Okay, I think they're TM Evoing for these, which will let us get set up And then we basically just try to chase any baby Pokemon they put down from here forward. If Zoroark gets really popular, we can go back to throwing an Iron Leaves in the deck with a couple Grass Energy, just so it swings for weakness into Zoroark. That is a possibility as well. Alright, so we will Arven here. Probably this tool. Unfortunately, we didn't hit any energy. So we still are a turn behind. I think we just hold this and pass. They'll probably item lock us. And we judge next turn if we don't top deck an energy. So we hope to hit an energy here because we can't generator this turn. Perfect. Okay. So we do this. We are taking a knockout even with the Lively Stadium. So we do 60 to take the knockout. We just hope they can't gust. That's the only scary part, is if they can gust. Then they start chipping away at the Iron Hands. So if they don't get both these set up, next turn we boss and KO with Iron Hands. We retreat with Capsule. Okay, this is gonna put energy in play somewhere. I don't know why they're not using trade very often. Oh, the unfair stamp's not going to be fun to deal with. Because the unfair stamp gives us 2 cards and puts both our boss back in the deck, so. No, this is like a control style Zoroark. Okay, not a bad 2 cards if we're gonna pick 2. Especially since we know we're not getting item lock this turn. So we can get a Capsule and a Techno Radar probably. I would like to chase this though. If we maybe we can get Prime Catcher. Yeah, so we get Prime Catcher and maybe Techno Radar. Oh, he's actually going to shuffle this. Okay, so that does make this a little more difficult. Because they're going to probably choose the Arven. Yeah, I think they're using this attack. So either way we can bundle, but I would have preferred to keep the Arven. How to do 60? It's not poisoned. Oh, weakness. Okay. But they have Ends Castle, so that doesn't matter. Okay. This is kind of like a disruption Zoroark, which I do find kind of cool. I do think Zoroark has a lot more potential than we're seeing currently in the meta. Okay. Now they can't really discard anything. I do think that they're just going to keep swinging, though. I don't think they're setting up this. What did they copy? Thieving Swipe. I don't know what they really copied. Okay. Do I bundle? I think I bundle here. See what they send up. I'll probably give me the other Zoroark. Yeah. But without it, and they probably have a castle in hand. I still don't understand how they did 100 last turn. Let's see. Damage, weakness. Oh, right here. Oh, they swung with for 50. Oh, they used Flare for 50 to do 100. Okay. Man, you can see how it's disruptive though. They have 10 cards in hand, I have none. So that early attack really hurt. We'll just do that. Man, I really need to find a boss. I think I boss this for 3 with Amp. It's a really slow game for a turbo deck, and I'm just not finding supporters. So they have 200 damage. This is 160, 180. Well, they're going to shuffle this back in. Okay. This is very unfortunate. This is not a fun way to play against Zoroark for sure. We arm press. I won't knock them out, but it'll be close. And then that way they have to set up this. Because if they don't, then I amp and I drop this just so I don't lose. Oh, what if they attack with this? I guess I get shuffled back in. You know, they could win if they didn't bench lock themselves. They could play the Reshiram down And getting the Reshiram put down really would just win them the game because they could swing with this for knockout. So I guess I should have placed that to play around it, but I didn't think about them playing like a penny or anything. And I kind of am just fine putting a bunch of damage around. That way when I do get the chance to Iron Hands, it's probably for multiple prizes. The only thing we have to watch out for is this turn in Darmanitan. So they're going to let me keep my Iron Hands this time. Okay, now we'll have some cards to play with at least. And the game broke. Okay, now we're cooking. I think we get rid of this. We get 2 of these. And then, yeah, we amp for 3 prizes. So now their counter catches live, which is kind of scary. But that's also why I didn't put down these. If they use this attack, then they just pick one thing. And if they pick the Arven, then I place these 2 down for damage amplification. If they pick one of these, then I play the Arven to get one of these back. Never mind, they just Iono me to 2. This is like the most troll way to play Zoroark. See, this is kind of tough because they knock this out. But I guess they just win, right? Because they Night Joker here. Yeah, they go down to 2. I just do this, I promote, and then swing for game. So even though they were disruptive, you can see how this deck can just take its time if needed. So we just do this. This makes it 320 for knockout for game. So I don't know, guys. You let me know. Does Future Hands have a place in the meta? Let me know down below. Also, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Help the channel a lot. I'm trying to do more of these videos. Let me know what decks you'd like to see below, and I'll try to do those as well. Until I see you again. Thank you. Have a nice day.